Mount.Washington Observatory, here to talk about the 10th annual Seek the Peak Hike-a-thon. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
This is an exciting time. Can you tell me real quick, for those at home who are just joining us, what the Mount.Washington Observatory is? People might not even know it's there.
Sure. Mount.Washington Observatory is a private, nonprofit research and educational institution. We have the famous weather station on the summit of Mount Washington, founded in 1932. We've been taking weather observations ever since. Today we also have two amazing museums, one on the summit. It's a human and natural history museum about Mount Washington. One down here in the valley, the Weather Discovery Center. It's an interactive science museum. We also do on-the-road educational programs in classrooms. We do innovative distance learning programs. We can connect the summit weather station live to schools anywhere in the world.
Oh my gosh.
Yep, we've been doing that a little over a year now.
Wow.
Workshops, we do summit trips overnight in the summer and winter. You get to take the snow tractor up. That's a really cool experience. So we're pursuing an ever-expanding educational mission, and it's really exciting.
It is, and earlier on the show this morning I mentioned that you're going to be doing some video teleconferencing with like Dana Point, California, and the San Diego Zoo coming up.
Our Science in the Mountains series actually started this week. We connected live to the Royal Tyrrell Museum in Alberta, Canada. And coming up, the schedule, everything's on Mt.Washington.org. Everything we're talking about today, you can check out the schedule. We're going to be going to the Ocean Institute, as you mentioned, the Grand Canyon.
Oh my goodness.
A bunch of really exciting places, and that's free. It's at the Weather Discovery Center Wednesdays at 7 p.m. in July and August.
Wow. So that is not only something fun for locals to check out, but for people on vacation, oh my goodness, adding a little bit of learning and science and exploration into their vacation too.
It's great because it's fun and you learn something.
Right. Speaking of fun, the Seek the Peak event, I can't even believe that it's in its 10th year. I've been working here for over 10 years, so I've been talking about it since its inception, but maybe you can tell me a little bit about the hike-a-thon.
Sure. Seek the Peak was founded in 2001. Maybe 80 people first showed up, and now we're in the 10th year. We're expecting, or we already have registered over 500 people. We're up to about 570 plus their families coming to the valley to do this hike-a-thon. Last year we raised over $117,000. This year, to celebrate the 10th annual event, we've added a Friday night concert. And with the addition of that concert, we're expecting to double that amount. So this is by far our largest annual fundraiser. It's a great event. You sign up for free on seekthepeak.org. You solicit pledges from your friends and family, so it's free to register, and then you just fundraise. Show up July 23rd, 24th, hike the mountain any way you want. We have a huge after party, thousands of dollars of prizes. We've got a kickoff party on Friday night, the concert, as I mentioned, so it's a big 2-day event, super fun, lots of great free stuff for the participants, and obviously it's a huge
And I like the t-shirt already. I like the t-shirt. Tell me a little bit about this concert, because that's something for people who are like, ooh, I can't really hike, my kids are too small and I'm not going to put them in the backpack or whatever their reason is. You can still help support the observatory by going to the concert. Absolutely.
Friday night at Cranmore Mountain Resort, it's Assembly of Dust and the Brew. Doors open at 5 o'clock. The Brew, who's the opening act, comes on at 6, and then Assembly of Dust takes the stage about 7:30, 8 o'clock.
Wow.
And they are an awesome band. They're a national recording artist. Their current album includes collaborations with Martin Sexton, Fish's Mike Gordon, Grace Potter, Bela Fleck, who's who of contemporary artists, Richie Havens, Keller Williams.
Oh my gosh! And this is all happening here in the valley this coming Friday night.
I
can't believe it! I can't believe it!
Oh gosh!
Oh, so it's going to be at Cranmore, which if you've never been to Cranmore for a concert, it's the coolest spot in like this whole area to go see a show, because it's outdoors. The band performs under like the clamshell, so it has a cool vibe, very cool feeling. It's all grass down below, plenty of room to dance, lots of places to bring your chairs and sit out. You can bring a blanket, the kids can run around. I always hike a little bit up the north slope to watch everything, so all the kids up there running up and down the hill. Last year I think I saw kids having like a somersault. You know, how many times can we roll down the hill? But they're having fun, you're having fun, and you're benefiting the Mount.Washington Observatory.
Absolutely. Tickets are $19 in advance, $25 at the door, and again, all proceeds do benefit our nonprofit organization.
That's excellent. If people are interested in getting involved with that portion of the event, do you need volunteers for that to do ticket check? Or
we still do need a few volunteers actually to help with the sound and light equipment Friday morning and then packing up Friday night. We're still looking for a few volunteers.
Ooh, that could be fun, because then maybe they would meet like the band's roadies or something like that.
Absolutely.
So if you're into the band, and that's just going to be a great concert overall. Plenty of dancing, I'm sure. So a lot of fun. So that's Friday night, July 23rd. Concert, the gates open at 5. The first act starts at 6.
Yep.
And then the hike-a-thon starts whenever on Saturday morning.
Saturday morning, people go however they want. I've heard people are getting up at like 4. I'll be up about 8 or 9.
Oh my gosh. They want to hike up for sunrise or something?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my gosh. And you don't have to hike up just one way. You can hike up from the west, the east, the north, the south, however you choose to make it up the mountain. So that's going to be exciting. And any other way people can support the event if they can't be there?
Absolutely. You can sponsor a hiker if you go to seekthepeak.org. Choose a hiker's name. You can sponsor them for any amount you want. Just a spontaneous act of kindness.
Wow.
They'll be excited.
Oh, definitely. So on the website, seekthepeak.org, it just has a list of all of the hikers' names.
Exactly. Right across the top, you'll see Support a Hiker. You can just click on that. There'll be a list of the names of everyone who decided to create a pledge page on our website.
Wow. Do you know
what huge long list?
What the participants have raised so far? Do you have an idea? Or
oh gosh, put me on the spot. We're over $70,000 just for hiker pledges, and so you add in sponsorship and the concert, and we're on track to have a absolutely blockbuster event.
Oh my!
We've already exceeded last year where we were at this point for hiker pledges.
Yeah. Oh, that's fabulous. Yeah. This is exciting. Any other good tidbits and juicy information about the event we need to know?
Great prizes, really good prizes. We're giving away a 1-year lease on a brand new Subaru Outback. We're giving away a family canoe package from LL Bean.
Oh my gosh.
The ultimate grand prize is an overnight for you and 5 friends at our Summit weather station in winter. You get your own private snow tractor trip up. Basically, it's keys to the castle is what we're calling it.
Keys to the
chef-prepared meals while you're up there, which, you know, it's a weather station. It's not typically that glitzy.
The food is so good up there, I must say. It's really good.
Volunteers do a great job.
They do.
Yeah,
wow. So the prizes are serious.
Yep. And then everybody else, everybody is entered into the prize pool for. We've got sleeping bags, Gerber tools, Jetboil cooking systems, camp chairs.
Gosh.
All matter of camping equipment. Really good stuff.
That's very cool. Jetboils are wonderful. I have 2 of them myself.
And they're New Hampshire made.
And they are New Hampshire made. That's actually why I bought them. After Chris Prue introduced me to the Jetboil, I think their slogan was like Jetboil saves my life, or I don't know. That was like one of their catchphrases, and we did use it, and it boils water in like under a minute. It's so quick, so that's going to be perfect. If you have one, bring it up the day of the hike, so you can make yourself some coffee or tea on the way up.
That's ambitious.
Which will be really fun. So who wins the car lease? Is that a raffle prize, or is that a...
they're just hikers. So how it works is everyone who raises the $100 fundraising minimum gets entered into the general prize pool for all that good stuff I mentioned.
Whoa.
And then it's tiered from then on up. If you raise $500 or more, you get entered into a drawing for a $500 shopping spree at Settlers Green.
Oh my!
If you raise $750 or more, you get entered into a drawing for an overnight for 2 to the summit of Mount Washington.
Whoa!
If you raise $1,000 or more, you automatically get a gorgeous LL Bean fleece jacket.
Oh my!
And then you also get entered into the drawing for the Subaru.
Holy cannoli!
And then if you raise $5,000 or more, you get into the drawing for that Keys to the Castle.
You
ultimate
guys
getaway.
Have been super busy. Like, I can't even imagine what it has taken to orchestrate and organize all of these prizes and this event. So kudos to you. A lot of late nights. A lot of late nights. Well, hopefully you have a couple days to rest up before the big concert on Friday. And if you want more information on any of this event or what Cara and I talked about, the website's on the bottom of your screen, Mount.Washington.org. Or if you're more interested in just Seek the Peak, seekthepeak.org. So that's perfect. Well, Cara, thanks so much for coming on the show this morning.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. And maybe you'll see her at the concert. I'm sure you'll be there.
I will be there.
Hopefully with your dancing flip-flops on. We'll be right back on White Mountains Today.